When we think of ancient empires and their secrets, Babylon is a name that often comes to mind. From its famed hanging gardens to intricate governance, Babylon was a beacon of human achievement. But what about the lesser-known facts? Let's delve deep into the unsuspecting secrets of ancient Babylon. The ancient city of Babylon, with its monumental structures and bustling streets, was not just a hub of commerce and politics. Hidden within its walls was a profound knowledge that bridged the gap between the earth and the cosmos. This was the realm of Babylonian astronomy. Babylonian astronomers, working from observatories that were perhaps atop ziggurats or open spaces, constantly observed the sky, meticulously noting the movements of the stars and planets. Their dedication was such that they maintained detailed records, sometimes spanning decades. These records, often etched onto clay tablets, revealed patterns and cyclic events like the phases of the moon and the regular appearances of certain stars or constellations. What's truly fascinating is the precision with which they operated. For instance, they developed a system to predict lunar eclipses with surprising accuracy. These weren't just based on religious or mythological beliefs, but on empirical observation and consistent patterns. This suggests that they might have utilized a rudimentary form of what we today know as the scientific method, an approach where repeated observations underpin formulated hypotheses. Their achievements in this field are all the more impressive when we realize that they did this over a millennium before the European Renaissance ignited a scientific revolution. Another noteworthy aspect was their mathematical prowess. They employed a sexagesimal, base 60 system, which is why we today have 60 minutes in an hour and 360 degrees in a circle. Their math allowed them to create detailed ephemerides, tables that predicted the future positions of the celestial bodies. These weren't just for scholarly pursuits, they held religious and practical implications, determining auspicious times for rituals or planting crops. In essence, the Babylonian sky was a vast canvas of mysteries, but to the astronomers, it was a puzzle waiting to be solved. Their dedication and methodologies laid foundational knowledge for future astronomers and reshaped our understanding of the cosmos. The concept of floating gardens might sound like a fantastical vision straight out of a fairy tale, but to the ancient inhabitants of Babylon, it was a genuine piece of innovative engineering and a testament to their understanding of agriculture and hydrology. These floating gardens, often associated with the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, captured the imagination of countless travelers and historians. But how exactly did they work? Let's delve into the marvels of these gardens. In a region characterized by an arid climate and inconsistent river patterns, efficient water usage was critical. The Babylonians had a deep understanding of this. Instead of relying solely on rain or groundwater, they utilized the Euphrates River. Canals and waterways were intricately designed to draw water from the river, channeling it through the city and ensuring the gardens always had a fresh supply. Now imagine platforms or terraces constructed from mud bricks and stones, layered one on top of the other. These structures, while not genuinely floating, had the appearance of levitating beds of greenery amidst the urban backdrop of Babylon. Each terrace was a lush green haven with an array of flora, ranging from local plants to exotic species brought from distant lands. These gardens weren't just for aesthetics, they played a pivotal role in food production. Given the space constraints within the city walls, the multi-leveled terraces allowed for maximizing cultivation area. It was a vertical farm millennia before the term even existed. But the wonder doesn't stop there. To ensure that the plants received adequate water, a potential system of Archimedes screws or a chain pump could have been employed. These tools would lift water to the garden's uppermost terraces, allowing it to trickle down through each level, ensuring every plant received its life-sustaining share. Moreover, the gardens served as an oasis for the city's inhabitants. In the heat of the Mesopotamian sun, these terraces would have provided shade, cooler temperatures, and a space for relaxation and contemplation. While there's still debate among historians about the exact location and the very existence of these gardens, the concept itself underscores the ingenuity of ancient Babylon. Their ability to dream big, combined with their engineering prowess, created a legacy that continues to inspire wonder and admiration today. In the annals of history, population milestones represent significant markers of urban growth, societal development, and cultural evolution. One such milestone, often overlooked, is the city of Babylon, believed to be the first city in the world to boast a population exceeding 200,000. This might not seem like much by today's standards, but in the context of ancient times, it was nothing short of phenomenal. At the dawn of civilization, most human settlements were small, comprising just a few families or clans. These were groups that hunted, foraged, and later cultivated their sustenance together. But as agricultural innovations advanced and trading networks expanded, some settlements began to grow, both in physical size and population. Enter Babylon, located on the banks of the Euphrates River in present-day Iraq. Its strategic position at the crossroads of major trade routes connecting Asia, Africa, and Europe allowed it to blossom into a bustling hub. But it wasn't just geography that fostered its growth. Babylon's leaders recognized the importance of infrastructure and governance in facilitating urban expansion. Water management was key. Babylon's intricate system of canals, aqueducts, and reservoirs not only ensured a steady water supply, but also transformed semi-arid lands into fertile fields. This agricultural productivity, in turn, supported a growing populace. The city's granaries brimmed with surplus grains, ensuring that even during times of drought or crop failure, its citizens wouldn't go hungry. Alongside agriculture, Babylon's burgeoning economy thrived on trade. Goods from distant lands, including spices from India, silks from China, and metals from the Mediterranean, flooded its markets. Artisans, traders, and merchants flocked to the city, drawn by the promise of prosperity. But a growing population also posed challenges. How do you govern such a vast number of people? Babylon responded with advanced systems of administration and law. The famous Code of Hammurabi, inscribed on a towering stele, laid out regulations and punishments for various offenses, ensuring that order was maintained in the teeming metropolis. Social and cultural life too thrived in this bustling city. Babylon was a melting pot where diverse cultures, languages, and traditions intersected and intermingled. Temples, ziggurats, and public squares became centers of worship, learning, and entertainment. Thus, reaching a population of 200,000 wasn't merely about numbers for Babylon. It symbolized the culmination of technological, economic, and cultural advancements that set the stage for large-scale urbanization, the impacts of which continue to resonate in today's modern cities. Long before our digital age, with its screens filled with various fonts and emojis, there existed a language of symbols that was as revolutionary as it was intricate. This ancient script, known as cuneiform, was the primary mode of written communication for the Babylonians and many other ancient Mesopotamian cultures. At first glance, cuneiform might appear as a series of abstract wedge-shaped marks on clay tablets, but these symbols, inscribed with a stylus, carried tales, laws, prayers, and business transactions, preserving the voices of civilizations long past. It was not merely a way to pass information, but a testament to the complexity and depth of Babylonian society. The birth of cuneiform was tied to a practical need. Ancient trade required a reliable system to record transactions and goods. Initial cuneiform signs were pictographic, simple drawings representing the item in question. For instance, a drawing of a loaf of bread would represent, well, bread, but as society grew more complex, so did its language needs. This initial system began evolving, allowing for the representation of abstract ideas and intricate concepts. The symbols became more stylized and less pictorial over time. Interestingly, learning cuneiform was no simple feat. It required years of rigorous training. Only a select group scribes would undertake this education. These individuals held a significant place in society, given their role in documenting and preserving everything from royal decrees to personal letters. One of the most groundbreaking discoveries written in cuneiform is the Epic of Gilgamesh, often regarded as one of the earliest pieces of world literature. This epic poem, with its themes of friendship, love, and the quest for immortality, provides us with a glimpse into the spiritual and cultural life of ancient Mesopotamians. But as with all things, the sands of time brought change. As empires rose and fell and new technologies emerged, cuneiform gradually fell into disuse, replaced by other scripts and languages. Yet its significance cannot be understated. The clay tablets, unearthed by modern archaeologists, serve as windows into a world that once was, revealing the hopes, dreams, and daily lives of people from millennia ago. In a way, cuneiform is a poignant reminder of humanity's enduring need to communicate, to express, and to be remembered. Through these ancient symbols, the Babylonians speak to us, transcending time, and reminding us of our shared human journey.